Republic, Sith Inquisitor. I'm Kazthor. Let's go get some Womp Rat skulls. Looks like we need 3 of them. They're all really easy enemies. The worst part is that they tend to swarm and there's lots of them. Okay, we got 2. So we need one more pack of Womp Rats probably. Let's try this room. Yep, got it. Okay. So now I just go deliver it at the next... Oh, that's just slicing. At the next location. Alrighty. So, we only have one vehicle in our family. We're not rich. And so I have to drive into work every day, which leaves my wife at home with no car. But we live, fairly close to the city center, so she can get what she needs. But today, I was supposed to leave a car seat for my sister to pick up my son and take him over to my parents' house to go swimming. But when I left this morning, I completely forgot and had the car seat still in the car when I got all the way into work. And work is like 45 minutes away.
Let's see some action.
So it's not a quick trip back and forth. Yeah, so let's go pick up these quests and I'll tell you what happened. It was pretty cool. There we go.
What's the situation, Commander?
My lord, one of the local warlords appears to have taken offense at Imperial troops moving through his territory. He's been turning his cannons on our men.
Perhaps I should have a word with your unfriendly neighbor.
I'd love to see that, my lord, but I'm sure the insect isn't worth your notice. It's his cannons that are the concern. The squad of mercenaries I sent to destroy the emplacements have failed to report back. Leaves me in a bind. I need someone to get in range of those cannons and mark them for assault.
Not without appropriate compensation.
I'm not certain what I can pull together, but your intervention will be rewarded. Take this target designator. It'll allow you to call in pinpoint strikes on the cannon's positions. Give them a taste of Imperial firepower.
Alrighty, so we just gotta walk up to a few cannons for that one and pull the trigger on them. Pretty easy.
Any chance I could interest you in a little punitive bloodshed, my lord? There's a team of Republic archaeologists excavating the same ruins I'm here to research. My team attempted to run them off, but it's rather embarrassing. We were the ones sent packing.
You're hoping I'll teach these trespassers a lesson?
We need to make a show of force. Make it clear that to steal from the Empire is to sign your own death warrant. Spill enough blood, and the Republic will be hard-pressed to find anyone crazy enough to replace them.
You understand what you're asking? It will get messy.
I won't mind digging through their bones if it means working in peace.
Alrighty then. Let's go get this location. Yeah, so I took the car seat with me on accident. So my wife puts our 2 youngest in a bike trailer, and our oldest, who is 6 years old, rides her bike a little over 5 miles to my parents' house to go play. Yeah, they just up and pack away. That's way impressive for a 6-year-old to bike that far. I was impressed. I apologize profusely. It won't happen again. I'm the forgetful one, yes, but it's still pretty impressive that she was able to bike the whole distance there. Sad news is my wife does have rheumatoid arthritis. Looks like you guys will be chasing me. She does have rheumatoid arthritis, and so she was not comfortable, especially since there's a storm trying to come in right now. What do we got here? Ooh,
Ready.
I like those. Okay, you may notice I'm not heading over toward these two missions. I am actually heading toward that Datacron right there. The Republic missions, this is their outpost here, and they get a mission that sends them all the way down to here, and then they go back. So they pass right by this, and as you notice it's pink, it is willpower. So I definitely want to get it for this character. So I'm going to show you how to get it. First of all, pass it up. The route to get it starts over here. I'm probably going to have to fight somebody at some point. So let's just pick this guy to fight. This sniper. Alright, when you get about here, you want to look over the edge of the cliff. Make sure you found the right spot. Yeah, you'll see this big old rock sticking out. We need to jump down to that. There's a cave down here. That opens up into where that Datacron is. Now we just have to fight our way through the cave. And yes, there are several enemies down here. First thing I want to do is switch companions a couple of times.
Ready.
So I can get them down here. And then we just fight our way up. Simple as that. Didn't do very much damage. Huh. Andronicus taking more damage than I thought he would. Yeah, the guys you gotta watch out for are the wandering ones. They can really make your day pretty bad if you're not careful. Oh, nuts.
Between the eyes.
Keep myself alive first. And get some damage going on them. Level 30. Sweetness. What do I get at level 30? Probably just some skills. Cloud Mind. That's a threat drop. Sweet. And Force Lightning increase. I'll take it. There seems to be something wrong with my my static barrier. 27, 26, 25, 23. Yeah, sometimes it just goes away.
You just tell me where you want to go.
Here's another wandering guy. He's wandering by another guy. Great. I definitely don't want to fight both of them at the same time. So I'll try and pick them off one by one. Oh, shoot. Look. Should be 28 seconds. Look, it just disappeared. Did you see that? I think I found a bug in the game. That's not supposed to do that. And it's interfering with my gameplay because I'm trying to keep myself alive. Not only that, but I'm a healer class, so of course my force barrier should be working right. It doesn't even stay on me until the deionized debuff goes away. That is a bug. I'm not sure why it's happening. But if anybody's watching this that can talk with BioWare, please let them know. I'll go see if I can report it through other means after I'm finished recording here. Okay. So we went back up and through here, and now we're almost back out to the beginning of the cave again. We want to get you to come over here before you pull thread on those guys. Oh. I was going to do that. Seems to only happen while I'm in combat. Is it a certain amount of damage? When that amount of damage is hit, then I can't, or then it drops? Maybe that's what it is. I never noticed that before. That was a certain amount of damage. Alright, I think this is the last guy. Yeah, there's the cave opening. It's gonna disappear. Yep, there it goes again. Either there's a certain amount of damage, and it's hitting that amount of damage, or it's a bug. I'd like to know either way. If it's not a bug, somebody please comment and let me know. But anyway, here we go. Here's the Willpower Datacron. You've located Datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire that can improve your natural attributes. This Datacron was created for a singular purpose, to improve one's willpower attribute. This one is still active. Use it to improve your willpower attribute. Once used, you'll no longer be able to access its power. Willpower plus 3. You can feel the increased power coursing through your body. Perhaps there are more to be found. Alright, there's Tatooine Datacron Master. So we've got them all. Let's see, what's my quick travel cooldown? 6 minutes? Not bad. Let's quick travel back here. And then we'll run over and start doing the rest of these quests. Alright. So yeah, if anybody is aware of that bug or whatever, the static barrier thing that keeps disappearing, if they're aware if it's a feature or a bug, would you please let me know, because I sure don't. As far as I knew, that static barrier stayed on indefinitely. Let's see if I can find the long description of static barrier. I believe it's, no, it's not Sorcerer, it's Inquisitor. Right? Maybe it is Sorcerer specific. Yeah. absorbs a high amount of damage. Okay, we're gonna go this way to get around these sand people. Plus I don't want to get all those strong banthas mad at me. Alright, first one is cannon fodder. Destroy 3 emplacements. I believe there's a bonus for killing a certain number of forces surrounding the Mandalorians. Now that the Empire has moved out of the Mandalorian camp, we get to fight the Mandos. We were helping them just not too long ago. Alright. We're going to take out these packs of 3 because they're easy. Alright. There's a pack of 4 by that cannon emplacement. So we're going to jump over and do this. Try and get them all closer to each other. There's one. What are we at? 10 out of 15? Oh, hello. Sure, why not? Take out some of these droids. Okay. Here's cannon number 2. Now let's come over and get these guys and get cannon number 3. And there's a pack of Mandos just beyond them. We can use to mop up any remaining kills that we need. Wow, maybe my armor is bad or something. Yeah, see, it disappeared in the middle of taking damage. It wasn't when I took damage that it broke, it was in the middle. Not quite sure what to think of that. Ooh, and I just had a thought. I just remembered the way some of the quests work. This is the area for the other one, the archaeology thing. And actually there's a quest giver right here that won't be active until we turn this one in. So, for that reason, I'm going to turn this in first. Because it'll feel like it's moving more smoothly like that. Alright. We're doing pretty good on time. Yeah, really, I'm going to look that bug up and Google around for it a little bit. It really seems like a bug to me. Suddenly my static barrier is not very useful. Okay. Yeah, so I've done all the datacrons on every planet so far except for
Miss me, huh?
I have not gotten them all in Nar Shaddaa.
Called in quite a few strikes. Good news to report.
It was actually quite simple.
Count on us to finish the rest. Without their guns to hide behind, those craven scum will crumble before us.
Alright, now we do 3 strikes. Yeah, so I've done all the Datacrons in every planet so far, except for Nar Shaddaa. But don't worry, Nar Shaddaa has a bonus series, and the last couple of Datacrons are in the
What do you
bonus
say?
series.
We lost a squad of very expensive Mandalorians, and now our boys can't do the trick either. Forget excuses. Work it out. I'm sorry, my lord. I should not have lost my temper in front of you. The exchange is proving to be more difficult than we originally estimated.
You people are a waste of oxygen.
I never expected mere criminals could fight so skillfully. The exchange is using an old reclamation base as an ammo stockyard. We've taken 2 shots at it now, and we may have to cut our losses and retreat.
Don't be a fool.
Does this mean you'll prove you can do better? I will give you the location for the ammo stockyard we were targeting, plus the last known coordinates for our squad. I suggest you look first for survivors. Perhaps they can give you some insight into why they failed.
Alright, so we gotta find some survivors. And then some side quests.
Not often we see Sith in the middle of nowhere. Not a critique, mind you. Captain Demetrius, the exchange has been interrupting our shipments lately. We tell them to stop on pain of death, but they don't listen. I need somebody to check their hearing, if you know what I mean.
I'm not a lackey, and I don't do brutish work.
If this was brute's work, I would have done it myself. Needs finesse. I got a bead on the exchange's shipping warehouse, the locus of their whole operation. I want to scrape them off the map. But it's guarded by anti-air guns and comm jammers that make a large-scale attack impossible to coordinate.
What do you want me to do?
I need you to take out the gunners. Take out the jammers and then call in the reinforcements.
I think I can do that much.
I knew when I saw you, you were the fix I needed. The warehouse is close by. Can't miss it. Everything else is sand.
Huh, can't miss it, everything else is sand. Yeah, welcome to Tatooine.
I don't advise traveling openly here. I'm certain you're on business far above my clearance, my lord. But I wouldn't want you to risk yourself unnecessarily. The local exchange here are backed by someone with advanced stealth technology. They're using assassin droids to ambush our men.
They send a few droids out, and you're willing to write off this whole place.
No, my lord. If we could see the droids, my men would make short work of them. This technology renders the droids invisible to the eye and to our instruments. You could be next to one and not know until it's too late. My science officer developed a way to counteract the technology, if we could just get close enough to use it.
It doesn't seem overly complicated.
The droids have proven nearly impossible to fight while the stealth generator is working. To destroy them, you will have to disable their stealth generators with this visual descrambler. Any hidden droid should appear. Once they're dealt with, inspect the chassis to find the stealth transmitters. Our scientists will need to examine them.
That's actually a one-person bonus quest.
Captain Charles Reskin reporting, my lord. The soldiers here, they've been on Tatooine too long, going native. Sloth, larceny, disrespect for the Imperial Code.
Looks like someone buttoned his uniform a little too tight this morning.
The Empire has a reputation to uphold. Who will fear us when they see these fools? It's spice that does it to them. The spice the exchange has been dealing our soldiers, despite my best efforts. I've sent teams after the dealers before, but they can't get past the exchange's marksmen. I need that spice destroyed.
It would be my pleasure.
I just want to see that spice go up in flames. If you could drive out the smugglers and kill their boss to teach them a lesson, all the better. But the spice must go.
Alright. So now we have a couple of heroic 4s. We're on Spice and Call Down the Thunder. We can also do Blood and Sand, if anybody mentions them in the next episode or two. But for now, let's head over and do those archaeologists and pick up the last quest there. should be about enough time for this episode after we clean up these archaeologists. Yeah, so I plan on just running the quests up. Okay, I plan on running all the class quests, planet quests, and side quests up until the end. All the dailies and all the daily areas up until I've done all the content, and then I'll probably come back and start cleaning up all of the heroic missions that I skipped. Because there's an achievement for that, and while I'm doing that I'll probably go back and get all the lore and all the bestiary entries, so that'll be fun. I'll probably do a separate walkthrough for that, cleaning all those up. Alright, so we're here. We need to... oh goodness. We need to kill these guys, the archaeologists. They're the main quest. 6 of them.
Miss me, huh?
But all these other guys are bonuses. All the forces surrounding them. So let's get cracking. Alright, we got 2. Here's a couple more by this droid. So I've been thinking, so I'm a software engineer at the company I work for. But with my computer science degree, I was thinking of maybe doing something on the side. It's my spare time, like some app development or something like that. If any of you guys have any experience developing apps, I would sure love to hear, what kinds of setups you like best. Specifically, I'm looking at Android development, because I am not a huge fan of Apple products. So, if any of you guys know what kind of setups work really well for Android development, and if it's easy to port to iPhones, then I will, or to other phones, to Windows phones. But yeah, my main focus should be on Android. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe looking in Eclipse for a good stack to use, and I was gonna start with maybe a card game app. Just an app that simulates a card game. I need 5 more. Here's a couple. I hate how my shield keeps failing. It's really starting to get annoying. Yeah, so there's a quest giver right back there. Well, that time my shield didn't go away. I still need 1 more. Dang it. fine. I'll take out this group. Yeah, there was a game that I grew up playing with my cousins and my aunt in particular. And I just wanted to see if I can create an app of it.
Huh. And I thought they weren't taking my reports seriously, but here they are, sending me a Sith Lord to handle the problem. I guess the Exchange spying on us really gets High Command's regulation briefs in a twist, huh?
What are you railing on about? Tell me.
Then you weren't sent by High Command? I requested advanced operatives who could perform targeted strikes against Exchange spies in public locations. They're using satellite uplinks to get into our databases. Advanced stuff for them. We're guessing the Republic or someone is backing them. We need to get the codes they're using, sabotage their connections, and find out who they're forwarding the intel to.
What exactly does this entail?
The Exchange has taken over a number of satellite uplink towers. I'll transmit a file with which ones. You'll need to get the codes for the uplink towers from the people on site, then use them to sabotage the links. Best case scenario, you also plant this tracer, so our techs can track who the information is being fed to. Thanks for helping us out.
Alright. Well, if you like what you see, go ahead and click like or subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch, where I stream and then I export it to YouTube so you get a first glance at when I'm recording, doing my live streaming. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.